Good morning, team. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. It is our 35th day in quarantine and our 5th day working from home. Happy Friday before April break. I have been trying to rotate the different athleisure that I've been wearing. And last night I was reminded that I had this sweatshirt. So it is here today for morning meeting. And it just brings me a lot of joy. Morning inspiration. Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers once said, "Often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else." Although we have just completed 5 weeks of working and teaching from home, I wholeheartedly believe that we are about to begin phase 2 of our teaching from home, which will possibly go for about 8 or 9 weeks. We should have some sort of answer from Governor Baker today. Take some time to reflect on your successes and where you want to grow going forward. Reminders. These come from Jabari yesterday in our leadership team meeting. He said, "We prioritize preserving relationships between staff, students, and families during what is likely to be and continue to be a stressful time for many involved by maintaining regular and ongoing contact between members of our school community. We will provide opportunities for students to engage in learning-related activities such that students maintain their current mastery but avoid practices that could create deep inequity, such as over-reliance on technology. We want to keep our students engaged in learning and thinking, but minimize daily computer time or remove technological barriers to engagement wherever possible, and keep stakes low for grades due to uncertain circumstances for students and families. When we come back from April vacation, I'm going to ask you to reflect on these in our check-ins. I am also going to ask you to do some self-reflection in your coaching document before coming to our coaching or check-in meeting. Cool resource. I'm not sure how many of you watched the news last night, but our leaders of our government revealed a 3-phase plan for reopening states and our economy. I'm going to give you a couple of highlights. So the US government released this 3-phase plan for governors to use in determining when to reopen states. And ultimately, it gave the decision-making power to the governors. Places with declining infections and strong testing would begin a 3-phase gradual reopening of businesses and schools. They said we're days, maybe weeks away from the starting line. So the starting line would be what happens before phase 1. And then you have to have 14 days of declining cases and declining symptoms and hospital capacity that exists in case you have a rebound. So those 3 things need to be existing before you move into phase 1. They made clear that the return to normalcy will be a far longer process than they initially envisioned. And federal officials warned that some social distancing measures may need to remain in place through the end of the year to prevent a new outbreak. It seemed like a really good plan, and I encourage you to read about it today or watch. I felt really good as a citizen of this country watching the plan unveiled to me. Shout outs. Jess and Yeji, I'm so glad you were both able to use the I Spy game that I passed along from Jen Glynn. Let's do more sharing of things like this. Jess, yesterday, it's so exciting that you finally got Elagosa on a call, that Jeriel participated a bunch academically, and that Joe Hanley participated a bunch because Joe Harlan joined the chat and was helping him type. Remember, I have a good connection with Joe Harlan, so I can also help facilitate that with you if I need to. Dana, Thank you for your very kind text in the LAT chat yesterday asking about my birthday. It was absolutely wonderful. It was honestly the best part. There were so many best parts, but the best part was my brother, niece, nephew, and dad showing up at our house to serenade me from the sidewalk, despite the fact that they were getting blown away in 60-mile-an-hour winds and pouring rain. And Jackie, for the beautiful pictures you sent us of Boston last night from your walk with Ignacio and Enzo. Boston trivia. I don't even know what the score is anymore. Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong. Current score, Yeji 9, Jackie 10, Jess 6. Yesterday's answer was Kenmore Square. Today's question, what is the name of the tradition that originally started in a retail apparel store located in Boston's downtown crossing? Hint, it doesn't happen anymore because the store is closed. What is the name of the tradition that originally started in a retail apparel store located in Boston's downtown crossing? Hint, it doesn't happen anymore because the store is closed. After April vacation, I am switching trivia categories. If you want input on which category to choose, text me today to make a suggestion. Deep breathing. This one is called Bear Breath. It's good for you, it's good for the kids. It develops breath awareness by deliberately bringing the breath into equilibrium. It focuses the mind and increases concentration. Here's how you do it. Inhale through your nose for 3 to 5 counts. Then pause for 1 to 2 counts. Let's do it. Now, exhale through your nose for 3 to 5 counts and pause for 1 to 2 counts. Then you would repeat. Closing wishes. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and at ease. And as John Krasinski says on Some Good News, no matter how dark it gets, there's always good in the world. May your days be filled with the good stuff. I will see you guys again the Monday after April vacation. I'm going to take a break from recording these messages next week. I love you all. Talk to you soon.